What's up, guys? You're watching jmboytv, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to I Never Wanted to Be a Star by Cat Stevens. This was suggested by a patron, so you know how to check it out. Cat Stevens always comes with the deep messages, so I'm excited to check this one out. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously, and if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
I was 17. You were working for Matthew and Son. The Beatles met the Queen. And I wrote, I'm gonna get me a gun, yeah, yeah. It was like a dream in the star machine. Oh no, is it so? Is it so? I never wanted to be a star. I never wanted to travel far. I only wanted a little bit of love so I could put a little love in my heart. I never wanted to be la-di-da, go to parties avec le bourgeois. I only wanted to sing my song well so I could ring a small bell in your heart. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was on the road, sleeping between lorry lights, all out, stone drunk and cold, heading into a bad night, yeah, yeah. Just another beat in the star machine. Hi-ho, here I go, here I go. I never wanted to be a star, buy my mom a Ferrari car. I only wanted to run my own race so I could win a small place in your heart. Yeah, 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 yeah. But nature found a way to pick me up off the dark side, yeah, yeah. Showed me another day. It made me sing, I think I see the light, not another beat in the star machine. Oh no, this time I won't go. I never wanted to be a star. I never wanted to travel far. I only wanted a little bit of love so I could put a little love in my heart.
Man, very interesting song from Cat Stevens. This song was like very quirky and like erratic almost. Like it used so many different instruments, so many different sounds, varying speeds and intensities. I wonder if there's like a message in that. Maybe just how sporadic and like non-uniform things were in his life. Maybe on the journey to becoming a star or, you know, being a star or whatever. At some points you felt like this song was like rocking. Some points you felt like you were going to meet the queen. There's just like a wide range of like, you know, vibes for lack of a better term. But I love the piano on this song, love the drums, the keyboard, love that slide guitar that was in there. That's become one of my favorite instruments to hear. Sounded like there were some harps or like some sort of like xylophone or something. Love the violins. There was just a ton of instruments on this, too many to name. But it's like wacky as it was, I really did enjoy it because it felt like it was sending a message in a way. Just that lack of continuity. I love the vocals on this song. Cat Stevens sounded great as usual. His voice definitely has a unique quality to it. Now let's check out the lyrics on this song. He said, I was 17, you were working working for Matthew and Son, the Beatles met the Queen, and I wrote, I'm gonna get me a gun, yeah, yeah. It was like a dream in the Star Machine, oh no, it's so. Without context, I would have had no clue what this was talking about, but I was told by the patron that suggested this that he's referencing two of his earlier songs here, Matthew and Son, and I'm gonna get me a gun. So he's talking about his early days before he kind of blew up and how his life was like more regular, I guess, back then. He also referenced the Beatles meeting the Queen, so obviously that was like a significant cultural event at the time, and maybe it influenced him in a way. The chorus goes, I never wanted to be a star, I never wanted to travel far, I only wanted a little bit of love so that I could put a little love in my heart. So he's saying here, like, I didn't have dreams of being like as popular as I am now. I never necessarily wanted to be considered a star and, you know, achieve this level of fame. He's saying I only wanted a little bit of love to put a little love in my heart. So I guess kind of saying like he just wanted to feel love in general. He was just trying to express himself, connect with people, and just share his talents, I guess. Next verse he says, I never wanted to be la-di-da, go to parties avec les bourgeois. I only wanted to sing my song well so I could ring a small bell in your heart. Yeah, 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 yeah. So once again saying like I never desired to be, you know, an elite, someone who goes to fancy parties or attends fancy events. I'm not sure what avec les bourgeois means, but I assume he's talking about something fancy, and that's why he even used that language. He reiterates that I just wanted to ring a bell in your heart. I just wanted to give people something to connect to. I was never the type of person that just needed fame or to be recognized like so highly. But when you have extreme talent, that's kind of what happens. Next verse he says, I was on the road sleeping between lorry lights, oh no, stone drunk and cold, heading into a bad night, yeah, yeah, just another bean in the Star Machine, hi ho, here I go, here I go. I never wanted to be a star, buy my mom a Ferrari car, I only wanted to run my own race so I could win a small place in your heart, yeah, 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 yeah. So I think he's kind of talking about how miserable he was, you know, traveling and doing shows, I guess. He said, I was on the road, stone drunk and cold, heading into another bad night. So maybe these were things he was doing to like cope with the fact that he kind of had to do this for a living. Maybe he didn't like all the pressure that kind of came with it. He would rather live like a simple life. He said, I never wanted to buy my mom a Ferrari car. I just wanted to kind of do my own thing. So he really wasn't concerned with like fame or fortune. Although being rich and famous has a lot of upsides, it also has a lot of downsides. The more money you make, the more pressure there is on you to perform at your highest capacity. But for someone with his disposition, he might just be fine, you know, doing small shows, small clubs, a place where he can really connect more personally with people. He doesn't care about doing a show with, you know, 20,000 people. Last verse I'll go over, he says, nature found a way, it picked me up off the dark side, yeah, yeah. Showed me another day, it made me sing, I think I see the light, not another bean in the Star Machine, oh no, this time I won't go. I never wanted to be a star, I never wanted to travel far, I only wanted a little bit of love so I could put a little love in my heart. So now he's talking about coming out of that dark place where he was at when he had to, I guess, travel and do shows. At least I think that's what he's talking about. But basically he had some sort of epiphany maybe. He had a shift in his mindset that allowed him to, you know, kind of restore himself to what he was before, or at least his mindset. He said it picked me up off the dark side. And then again, he references putting a bean in the Star Machine, and he said, this time I won't go. So the first time he went, so he put a bean in the Star Machine, I guess. I don't know what that's referring to. Maybe like adding to like a level in his stardom. But he said, this time I won't go. So I guess he's just gonna be like content where he's at. Maybe at one point he was just kind of going along with what his managers and stuff were saying, like, oh, like this will propel you to the next level. You gotta do this, this, and this. Kind of encouraging him to keep, you know, arising in fame. But then he got to a place where he's saying like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that, and nothing can, you know, persuade me to do that. I have what I need, I'm good right here. I don't want to keep adding more on my plate, just making myself more unhappy. A lot of artists have sung about this, that kind of existential despair that you get when you've achieved everything you've wanted to achieve. You're rich and famous, you have all the money you need, you have all the accolades, but yet you're still kind of empty inside, or it's not a fulfilling thing. Only people on the outside think it kind of fulfills you. Man, this was a deep song. Great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys on the flip.